The sun shining through my window splashes on my face and wakes me up. I stretch in a wide yawn and glance at the clock. Nearly 10. Oh yeah, now it's Saturday, right? So isn't today supposed to be the day I go out with Valerie? Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm glad I got a chance to sleep in after the party last night, but I don't want to waste my weekend. I hop out of bed and get ready for the day. What's my plan for today, Valerie? Oh, I should thank Yuuna for all her help finding a sponsor. Well, I guess that's a start, but don't forget about Valerie. Yeah, we have to do the project. Yuuna has really come through for me this past week, and I feel like I should do something nice to thank her. Maybe she's free for lunch. I dial her number and wait for her to answer.
Hello?
Hey Yuuna, have you eaten yet? She seems a little surprised.
Oh, no, not yet.
Wait, let me treat you to lunch. If it weren't for you, we never would have found a sponsor, and this is my way of saying thank you. The team and I are really grateful for your help.
You don't have to do that. Really, it was no trouble at all.
But I have to. Please, I insist.
In that case, sure, I'd love to. Do you have a place in mind?
You can choose. Actually, I do. I don't care. No, we cannot have the girl choose. So, actually, I do. Kaito's restaurant immediately springs to mind. Oh yes, that's right. I heard there's a popular Western style restaurant which is pretty good.
Oh, the place near the park?
Oh, you know about it? Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, but I've been meaning to try it. I mean, I've heard it's good too.
Perfect, I'll meet you there.
See you soon.
Alright. After making my plans, I head downstairs.
Oh hey! Didn't see you there, big bro.
Whoa there, Nikki. Your dress quite cute. Where are you going? Some, white dress and jeans. You look pretty cute in this attire. She seems to be back to her usual self, thank goodness. I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
Yeah, sorry to make you angry. As she speaks, a devilish smile graces her lips. She's up to something.
Anyway, you going out today?
Yeah, with a date with a girl, Yeah, why? She starts giggling.
No reason.
Don't tell me you're gonna stalk me. Okay. Hey, I'm actually glad I ran into you. I want to apologize.
Apologize?
Yeah, Yeah, I saw your text from a couple of days ago and I'm sorry I didn't answer. I didn't have my phone on me, so I didn't see them until it was too late. Nikki crosses her arms.
Yeah, sure. Likely story.
No, I'm serious. Okay, let me tell you something bizarre. No, really, I accidentally left it in my gear.
What?
Yeah. Twice.
Oh, come on. At least come up with something more believable.
But I'm saying the truth. What's more believable than the truth? Okay, then I was just ignoring you. It's not my problem if you don't believe me. Okay, come. I'm gonna choose this. What's more believable than the truth? No, really, it's the truth.
What was your phone doing in your gear in the first place?
I was charging it. It was charging. She blinks at me.
You really are hopeless.
I'm sorry, okay? I won't let it happen again next time, okay? Look! I pull up my messages and flash the phone in her face. Rolling her eyes, she reluctantly takes a look. What? What do you mean by oh? Nikki bites her lip as she continues scrolling.
No.
She hands back my phone. She seems worried about something. Probably for how mean she was to me yesterday. Oh, don't worry. It's okay, Nikki. I understand why you were angry yesterday, but I wanted you to know I didn't do it on purpose. No hard feelings, right?
About that.
What? Huh?
Remember when you said you were going out today?
Yeah? Yeah, and?
You might not want to do that.
Why? Why not? Nikki sharpens her feet and continues to bite her lip. What's going on? Is there something you're not telling me?
Because you definitely don't want to go into the garage.
Wait. Don't tell me you did something to my bike. My eyes widen. I spin on my heel and race towards the garage as Nikki cries out for me to wait. Throwing open the door, I feel like a hand is squeezing my heart. My bike's not here? Or what? Oh, this is a cool looking garage. I'm big, there's a car there, but where's my bike? Nikki catches up with me and cringes.
Now, before you get mad...
Nikki?
Just remember that I was really annoyed with you and wanted revenge.
Okay, so you did something to my bike. But you shouldn't go this far? Not helping? She quiets down, but she can't stand the silence.
At least it looks really pretty now.
Can it move though? Looks like a unicorn threw all over my body! Baby, I mean! All I can do is stare in horror at the glittery desecration of my beautiful bike. What have you done to my bike? Nikki hides her face in her hands. What? It's covered with what, mud?
I'm sorry.
Let me see my bike at least!
I promise I'll clean it up.
Can you clean it up before lunch though? Yeah, you will.
Let me get a bucket.
Nikki turns to leave, but I sigh. Not right now. I have to go. With my bike, like, sort of like smelling or what? Does it sting though? I take another look at the pink sparkles, winking in the light. Oh, pink sparkles? Well, I guess as long as it doesn't sting. Maybe I should take the bus. No! I can't! The bus won't come for another 20 minutes and I need to leave now!
Okay, I'll clean it up later then.
I nod. With a grimace, I reluctantly ease myself onto the bike. My bike. The engine roars to life and glitter flutters behind me in a rainbow trail of happiness. Wait, you did something to my petrol or something? My exhaust fumes? Okay. This is so embarrassing, but I think Yuuna will like it. I hope. The restaurant calls itself a diner, but has a more upscale atmosphere. The tables all have fresh tablecloths and a small vase with a flower. The ambience is calmer than a diner, but still family friendly. Yuuna is waiting for me by the hostess stand when I arrive. That was pretty fast. Oh, you're in a different attire now. So is this your usual casual outfit? It looks nice on you, it looks cute. With that short skirt, and that jacket, and the hair. It looks good on you, girl. Looks good on you. I'm in love. Yeah, I'm going down Yuuna's route, so... Were you waiting long? I figured the bus would take a little more time than that. Yuuna giggles and shakes her head.
You're right, the bus would take more time. That's why I walked over.
Wait, you walked over? Oh, okay. Ah, that's right. Yuuna lives on the other side of the park. It's not too bad of a walk on a good day like today, but I certainly wouldn't want to walk in that weather. But wait, isn't this like the same as the restaurant in our school? It's the same background, but okay. Ah well, I am sure I've made you wait long enough. Let's go get seated. Her brows furrow.
Shouldn't we wait for the others?
Others? Oh yeah. Actually, I didn't invite the rest. Others?
The rest of the team.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no? I could call them.
No, it's okay. Let's get seated.
Alright. It's a date. She grabs the hostess' attention, which leads us to a table. We sit down and Yuuna buries her face in the menu. Maybe I should call them. I know they will want to thank you too. Yuuna makes eye contact for the first time since the misunderstanding, and her expression softens.
I'm sorry. I was just surprised. I don't mind hanging out, just the two of us.
Alright, if that's what you want. She blushes as she says that. I grin. Okay. We both stare into our menus again. I'm a little surprised by how extensive the menu is. They offer breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even a brunch on weekends. And today's the weekend. What are you going to order?
I think I will go with the burger.
Burger? You like American food?
Yes, the burger is my favorite, but I also like hot dogs and pizza too.
Oh yeah, we share common interests.
What will you get?
Okay, you said you're gonna get a burger, right? Choose something healthy, choose something adventurous, choose something familiar. Well, I mean, she's studying health and all that, right? So yeah, so I guess we should choose something healthy. I look at the salad section. They offer 3 types of salad. Salad's a good option. Pick Caesar salad, pick liquor salad, pick mushroom and lentil salad. Maybe Caesar salad? I'm actually not sure about what is liquor salad. Mushroom and lentil, I'll go for Caesar salad. Let's play safe and see if this tastes the same as back home. I will go with the Caesar salad.
I didn't know you like to eat salad. Do you always try to eat healthy?
I do. I usually do. She grins.
As someone who cares about pilot health, I think that's great.
Oh yeah. See what I mean? Of course, this is not just to impress Yuuna. I personally do enjoy healthy food. Yes. I do try to be health conscious whenever possible. The waiter comes by and takes our orders, complimenting us on our choices. Yuuna and I share an amused smile. So again, I want to thank you for working so hard to get us a sponsor, especially after that disaster of an interview. Yuuna's face clouds at the mention of the interview.
That guy wouldn't have been good for you anyway. He couldn't see past his own ego to notice how strong of a team you guys are.
Well said, Yuuna. I stare at her in surprise. She's usually so calm and positive.
What?
That's a little harsh. You tell them. I'm a little surprised. No, I'm gonna say yeah, you tell them. Of course, that's the right thing to say. You should give them a piece of your mind.
A part of me wants to.
I like this fiery side of you. Yuuna blushes.
It's just, I don't like the way they treated you.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I actually don't like that guy also. Still, even after that experience, it's pretty amazing that you managed to get us such a great sponsor. You and the SBA are lifesavers. Yuuna fidgets in her seat.
Oh, actually, I quit the SBA.
Wait, you quit the SBA? After you helped me? Why? What?
I couldn't stay after what happened after the interview. The organization has changed from what it used to be and has strayed too far from its mission.
Okay. Isn't the whole point of the SBA to help teams find sponsors? Does the organization no longer do that, or is it like it's straight from its original mission and vision?
The SBA was originally founded to help all teams get matched up with a sponsor. But now the only teams they care about are the top tier teams who don't really need the association's help because their stats speak for themselves.
Okay.
People who really need their help get turned away or pushed aside, and I just don't agree with that.
Well, technically it was the company who turned us down, not the SBA.
That's the problem. The only companies within the SBA network are those who feel the same as Warp Tech. I can't tell you how many calls I made, only to get turned down once they knew your ranking.
I see.
But the worst part is, when my colleagues noticed me struggling, instead of offering to help, they encouraged me to give up because I was bringing down the association's statistics.
Wow, that is wrong. That I don't agree.
How can they call themselves a bridging association when they are so discriminatory? A bridge doesn't pick and choose who goes across it.
Yep, that well said. As Yuuna speaks, she wears that same passionate look she wore after the interview. I had no idea. At least they had one good company within their network, right? Otherwise we never would have found a sponsor. She blinks, then looks away.
Oh, that's actually a bit of a different situation.
Yeah, she definitely did something else behind the scenes. Maybe something to do with her family or something. Yeah, I remember that time when we mentioned something, is there something wrong? That you're hiding something when I asked whether you have any siblings. She said no, but yeah. Her voice trails off. Before I can ask what she means by that, our food arrives. A few awkward seconds go by. Yuuna picks up her fork and knife and cuts into a burger, and eats the piece off of her fork. Do you always eat your burgers with a fork and knife? Yeah, usually you eat it with your hands, right? She blinks in surprise.
Yeah.
How come?
Isn't that how you eat Western food?
Nope. For some foods, yeah, but burgers are easier to eat when you pick it up. Have you never picked up a burger before? Yuuna shakes her head. Well, I mean, some burgers, yes, you cannot pick it up. Like maybe those huge ones, where it's just too huge to put everything into your mouth. Yeah, then you need the fork and knife. Not even if you get fast food? She wrinkles her nose.
No, but I'm not a fan of fast food anyway.
Okay.
Isn't it messy if you eat it with your hands?
Messy? I wouldn't say so. I mean, I guess this kind of burger that's served here is the one that's served on a plate, right? Yeah, so let me see. Not always, that's what your napkin is for. Do what you like.
Isn't it messy?
Yeah, I would say not always. That depends on how full the burger is. This one shouldn't be messy.
But isn't it rude to eat with your hands?
Rude to eat with your hands? Not really. Well, for example, you know, Muslims, the Malays, they eat with their hands. So, and yeah, I mean sometimes they also eat with utensils, but most of the time they eat with their hands, so not really. Indians also do eat with their hands. Not when it's between friends. Yuuna bites her lip uncertainly, then gingerly holds her burger with her fingertips and takes a dainty bite. There's a spot of ketchup on her cheek when she puts her burger back down. I stifle a laugh. You have a little something on your cheek? Her eyes grow white. She snatches the napkin from her lap and dabs at her face. I should have licked it though. I was thinking maybe I should have licked it. Okay, don't move. I'm gonna lick it.
Did I get it?
No. There's still some on your cheek. Let me help get it for you, yeah? No. Oh my, come on. You should have said no. There's still a bit more. Let me help you. You know? I lean over and wipe the ketchup off with a napkin. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. I lean over and wipe the ketchup off with a napkin. Yuuna gasps at my touch, and her face turns pink.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Did I get it?
Oh, okay, so when I said no, it was the right word, yeah, because you said no, you didn't get it. Let me help you. So...
Oh, thank you.
Alright. No problem. Well, what do you think? Yuuna grins, then picks up her burger and takes another bite. I smile back. Yeah, she likes it. We fall silent as we dig into our meals. After a while, I start to fidget from the quiet. So, now that you have quit the SPA, are you planning on joining any other clubs, like the tennis club? She pauses.
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, you're good at tennis, so... What about tennis? Maybe now you have time to compete? She laughs lightly.
Maybe. That's still a pretty big commitment. Bigger than the SBA.
Better than nothing. I'll help you practice. Oh yeah. She grins.
How can I say no to an offer like that?
Alright, you're on. And I promise I'll win this time.
Alright, I'll go easy on you then.
Okay, please do be easy on me. Wait, what? Yuuna just smiles and hides a laugh. She glances at my nearly empty plate.
How is your food?
Salad is good. Like heaven in my mouth! Already a solid C. I made a terrible mistake. No. It's heaven in my mouth. This is great. You wanna try it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just grab my fork.
Okay. She reaches for her fork, but I spear a piece of my food onto my fork and offer it to her. Wow! A straight gentleman, me. Here. I'm gonna give you my food now. Say, ah. Here, have a bite.
Oh,
Go on. She hesitates, then gently leans over and puts her mouth over the fork. Her cheeks flush as she chews. How do you?
it's good.
Alright. I told you. How was your meal? Yuuna's already polished her plate, so I can guess what the answer is.
I loved it. This was one of the best burgers I've had in Isokaze.
Nice. So, yeah, our Uncle Kaitos is a great cook. I grinned. I'll have to pass the compliment on to Uncle Kaito. Yeah. Once I close out the check, Yuuna and I pause right outside the restaurant.
Thank you for the really lovely meal.
No problem. It was my pleasure.
I better get going.
Okay. Can I offer you a ride home? She smiles.
Thank you, but I can walk.
Alright. But what about the hooligans? I'm open to a little exercise with you. Don't argue with her. I know where you live. This sounds a bit stockish. Better not choose this. Don't argue with her. How about I walk with you then? So I'm open to a little exercise with you. I wouldn't choose this one though. I mean, there aren't any hooligans around. So yeah, I'm open to a little exercise with you. I like going on long walks too. Especially with such lovely company. Yuuna blushes.
It's not that long. Really, I'll be fine going on my own. I have to run some errands before my parents come home anyway.
Okay, if you insist. Weren't her parents away last time too? Are your parents gone a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
They split their time between the house here and our house in the country. Right now they're in the country, but they'll be back tomorrow for a few days, so I want to have the house tidied up before they arrive.
Oh, so you have two houses. A house in the country?
That's where I grew up. My family moved here to be closer to Ace Academy, but they aren't quite ready to give up our old house yet.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense that they don't want to give up life in the countryside. But if your family isn't around, how come you didn't choose to stay in the dorms? It would be an easier commute to school.
I thought about it, but...
But? She hesitates. Not enough money?
After everything that's happened, it doesn't feel right to leave my family alone. My parents do stay here for extended periods of time, like months at a time.
Oh.
It's just hard to predict when they'll be here.
Okay, I understand. I wonder what her family went through. Yeah, that's the one thing we need to know.
Anyway, I really should get going.
I nod. Same here, I'll see you later then. She waves, then starts to walk. Once she's out of view, I drive off and head home. Alright, we still have Valerie. No? I thought we were supposed to visit Valerie! What happened to our project? Did we like skip that? Or maybe that was actually the other option we had earlier when we can either choose Yuuna or Valerie, but somehow it didn't appear. Maybe because I'm favoring Yuuna more. Or maybe we'll get to see Valerie tomorrow, I guess. We're supposed to do a project together, but okay. Maybe it's tomorrow. When I arrive home, Uncle Kaito is staring at the phone with a silly grin on his face. He seems happy. Stare at him with the same grin. Greet him normally. Yeah, I'm gonna humor him. I step into his view and look at him with the same goofy grin. Kaito snaps back to reality and looks at me weirdly.
What's that look for?
Well, that's your look. I could ask you the same thing.
I just got off the phone with Yuki and I am saved.
You are saved? Saved?
She called me today and apologized for going against our agreement.
Oh, nice. See, you see, our aunt is not so bad. Pieces of our last conversation resurfaced in my memory. Ah, the agreement you made when you two separated. Uncle Kaito nods.
She says that she can make the restaurant opening ceremony after all.
See, what did I tell you? You should have faith in her. See? Everything worked out.
Yeah, I don't know what I was so worried about. Yuki has always been reliable and a true friend. Even after we separated, she was always there when I needed her.
Sounds like you still care for her. Kaito and Yuki sitting in a tree. Oh man, this one. Kaito and Yuki sitting in a tree. Yeah, that famous. I think this is a famous idiom, right? She still digs you. Both are good, but are still in love. Tease him. She still digs you. I think, yeah, I'll choose the first option. It seems like you care really deeply for her.
Well, of course. I did love her.
Maybe you still do.
Who do you think you are, the love doctor?
Maybe. I'm just saying.
This is the way things are between Yuki and I, and this is how it needs to stay.
I think it will change. If you say so.
So, I don't want to hear any more out of you.
Okay. Alright, I trust your judgment.
You're grounded if you keep this up, mister.
Alright. What? No! Uncle Kaito laughs.
I'm just messing with you.
Hello!
Oh, hey Nikki. Ah, Nikki's back. Actually, where did she go? We both turn to see Nikki wearing her signature smile. As she glances over at me, her smile falters. Oh yeah, you have to clean my bike.
Before you say it, I'll go clean up your bike now.
Alright, you go do that.
Clean up his bike?
You don't want to know? Kaito grins.
Well, I have a bit of free time now and I'm in the mood to celebrate. Do you guys want to watch something on Netflix?
Oh, Netflix. Nikki perks up at the idea, then stares pleadingly at me. Well, maybe you can clean it tomorrow morning. But I'm not sure. Or maybe, we'll see. Nikki? Before I have a chance to speak, she pouts her lips and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. You know that will work.
Please?
Her voice chokes up. It's not like I have a choice anyway. It's futile to resist. Give in. Okay, fine. You can stay for one episode. Nikki beams.
Yay! Thanks, bro.
Kaito laughs at our exchange as we settle onto the couch.
You're going to be in real trouble, kiddo, if you give in so easily to the ladies.
Am I?
Only for me.
Nikki leans against me and snuggles into a comfortable position. What are you doing?
Shush, pillow.
Shush pillow. I think about protesting, but realize how useless that would be. Kaito notices my sigh of resignation and grins.
Forget about being in trouble, you're already doomed.
I don't mind, as long as no girls love me this way, I don't mind. I shrug. You think I'll be immune to her witchcraft after 17 years of this?
What do you guys want to watch?
Oh, okay, now, the last time I watched, Indiana Jones, right? Now, Years of Thrones, 2.5 years. Gears and Recreation, How I Met Your Gear, that 70s show. 70s Gear, The Big Gear Theory, House of Gears, Viking Gear, Modern Gear, Agents of Gear. These are all dramas, right? Yeah, unlike the last time were all movies. These are all dramas. I'm only familiar with Gear of Thrones, that 70s Gear, The Big Gear Theory, and Agents of Gear, and the House of Gears as well. Some others seem familiar, but I can't remember. I think I'm going to be adventurous. I'm going to go for Gear of Thrones. Yeah? I am Stannis of House Direction. First of my name, King of the Andors and the First Man, Lord of the Eight Kingdoms and Guardian of the Realm.
Gear of Thrones.
Yeah, he knows. We grin at each other while Nikki looks perplexed.
We're watching Gear of Thrones.
Oh, there's something sexy there. Actually, this isn't exactly a family show.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's try something else. Nikki sighs in relief.
Oh, good, because I've already seen it.
Wait, you've already seen it?
I think we need to discuss what's appropriate for you to watch, young lady.
Yeah. It's not really, you know.
I watched it with my friends for the story. We skipped the other parts.
You sure you skipped that? Those were the best parts. Uncle Kaito nudges me. I mean, let's choose something else. Alright, okay, something else. So the Gear of Thrones is a no-no. And I guess the Big Gear Theory, that's a comedy, right? Actually, I think we'll go with Agents of Gear. Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Rogue Gears with special powers are tracked by the secret organization Agents of Gear.
You actually want to watch this? I found it to be a bit boring.
Boring? You have to watch up to the mid-season. Most of it was just filler until their movie counterpart released.
Oh, really? Maybe it's worth giving it a second chance. Nikki?
I don't mind watching this.
Alright, let's watch it. Then it's settled. Kaito navigates through Netflix and selects the show. After binge watching a few episodes, Kaito stretches and pushes off the couch.
That was a great break.
And I think Nikki's now cleaning up my bike, right?
I have to get some work done before midnight, though.
Alright.
Don't stay up too late, you two.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you said you're going to clean up my bike after one episode? Hey! Kaito retreats into the kitchen where his laptop and papers are scattered. Nikki heaves a long sigh.
Well, I guess it's time for me to clean off your bike.
Yeah, you're supposed to have done that a few episodes ago. Before she can point her sad eyes at me, I shake my head. You can do it tomorrow. She immediately brightens up.
Okay.
Yeah, then just give her a break.
In that case, I'm going to get started on my homework.
Homework.
It's my senior year! I need to maintain my grades to get into a good school.
Are you going to join the same school as me, Ace Academy? She has a point. Alright, let me know if you need any help.
Thanks. It's nothing too difficult, just a lot of questions to go through.
Okay. We both nod, say our goodbyes to Kaito and head to our rooms. Alright, the end of the day. I spend the rest of the evening relaxing until it's time to sleep. As I crawl into bed, my phone buzzes. I open up a text from Sho. Heyo! Guess what holiday is coming up next month? I'll give you a hint. We're all going to the beach! You interested? Oh, the beach. A holiday in which we all go to the beach? I have no idea what that holiday is, but I really like it. Well, a visual novel isn't complete without a trip to the beach. I text back. You know it. Oh. Time passes in a blur, and suddenly it's been a month since Nikki and I moved to Isokaze, and I started at Ace Academy. Oh, so we have a fast forward time skip to 1 month since we moved to Isokaze. Okay. My team and I are stronger than ever, and our winning streak has not been broken. Our show Mayu and I spend many evenings practicing in the hangar, learning how to anticipate each other's needs on the field. Yuuna continues to manage our sponsorship from Dashu, and she's become more comfortable with the team. Valerie works hard behind the scenes to continually update our gears, and after all the tweaks she had given Eager, I'm more confident than ever in my next abilities. I've had a surprising number of companies reach out to me to partner and research my core, but I've declined each invitation because we really have Valerie, right? I don't feel comfortable having strangers poke and prod at my dad's legacy, especially when I don't understand what's going on myself. Aside from team staff, Yuuna and I partner up to play tennis on a regular basis, but it wasn't until last week when I finally won a match against her. Oh, finally? On the home front, Uncle Kaito is still as busy as ever now that his newly opened cafe has become insanely popular. Vicky spends most of her time at her school's cooking club, which has gained a lot of traction among the students. So I guess this is the point where we probably have passed the prologue. Yeah, because this is where it all truly begins, I guess. Because now we have like some sort of summary of what has happened during the 1 month. Sadly, that means I've had to fend for myself when it comes to food. Alright. I wake up at the sound of my alarm, then begin my morning routine. When I enter the kitchen, I make myself a bowl of cereal. Nikki's already left for school. Lately, she's been leaving early almost every day. It barely phases me anymore, especially after I found cereal at the grocery store. The most expensive box of Tiger Flakes I've ever bought. Oh, Tiger Flakes. Kellogg's. Finishing up breakfast, I hop on my bike and head to school. Oh hey Valerie. Valerie is already waiting for me and waves me over as soon as I enter the classroom. Alright.
I have news for you.
News for me? Good news or bad news? She pauses then grins playfully.
Come with me to the hangar after class and I'll show you.
Okay. The hangar? So it's something to do with my call?
What else would it be about?
You do spend a lot of time there. Take your pick. Nothing. Take your pick. What does this mean? Is it like saying, oh, you guess? Yeah, I think maybe I'll choose this one. You do spend a lot of time there. Good point. Spend so much time at the hangar, sometimes I wonder if that's where you sleep.
I'm not sure sleep is the term I'd use. More like an extended rest.
That is no different from a sleep. She smiles sweetly. Right. Valerie waits expectantly.
So?
So what?
You haven't said yes yet. Will you come with me to the hangar?
Oh, of course! Yeah, I'll go with you.
Good. I was starting to think maybe you didn't want to be alone with me.
Not really. Before I can respond, the professor raises her voice over the chatter.
Good morning, everyone. In today's lesson, we will cover...
We have more international bridging lessons where we share the same class as Valerie.
That's all for today. Have a great rest of your day.
Just as I finished packing up my things, Valerie grabs my hand and pulls me towards the door.
Let's go!
Alright, you're so eager, but alright. I like that. Sure, just give me a minute. But she's already started walking with me in town. I hastily grab my bag. Or we can go now. We cut across campus and enter the hangar through the main entrance instead of the pilot's lounge. Inside the hangar, Valerie rushes straight to Eagle's terminal, shooting impatient glances at me as I follow behind. She sets herself in front of my terminal and after typing in a sequence, she proudly points at the screen.
Check it out!
Okay, cool, numbers! I'd rather be checking you out. Stare silently. Check it out. Okay, let's humor her. No, actually, should I try humoring her? I'm gonna check you out. My gaze slides across the continuous string of numbers on the terminal to rest on Valerie. I drink in the curve of her waist and how her skirt accentuates the outline of her hips. Oh yeah, that's the same for every other girl though. She's holding back a smile, which she releases when she notices my stare.
Although I'm relieved I can hold your attention better than this terminal can. You might want to hold that thought and focus on the screen.
Okay, sure. No, I'm happy with my choice.
Then let me fix that.
Oh, how are you gonna fix that? Valerie stands behind the monitor and laughs at my disappointment. Oh. With a sigh, I refocus my attention to the screen. Okay, so what are these numbers?
Well, you know how all the system scans we've been doing haven't shown anything new?
Yeah?
Our approach was the mistake. I was thinking, if I wanted to leave a secret message message on a system, I would embed it into existing code and spoof the service identity so that it would remain inconspicuous during scans.
Okay. What?
Well, I was doing a manual evaluation through listed services during the last week and noticed a discrepancy here. When I tried to execute it, it came back with this screen.
Manual evaluation, okay. Her voice grows with excitement.
I'm positive there's something behind this code.
So, something behind this code, so it maybe has to do with that emergency protocol thing. Really? And let's find out what that is.
I was hoping you'd say that. Tell me how to decrypt it and we'll find out in a second.
The problem is I do not know how. What makes you think I know how to do that? She raises an eyebrow. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Would you be able to hack it? Valerie bites her lip as she thinks.
Yeah, but it might take a few days.
Few days? That's okay. That's probably still faster than it would take me to figure it out. She grins.
I won't argue with that. Okay, I'll do it.
Alright, thank you.
But only because you're cute.
Okay, sure. She winks at me, then turns towards the terminal. Thanks. Already engrossed in the code, Valerie gives me a short wave of dismissal. Alright, I guess we'll leave her alone for now. So as I find my way out of the hangar, my phone dings with an email from the school administration. I scan through the contents. Due to the disqualification of Team Strike X, my team will now face Onna Bugeisha in this week's match. Onna Bugeisha, wait, this must be a team of women, because Onna means women. Yeah, so Geisha, Bugeisha, so it's, related to female, so it's a team of women. I wonder what Strike X did to get themselves disqualified. My phone vibrates with a group chat from Show. You guys get the email? I type out my response. Yeah, wonder what Strike X did. Probably lied about something important. That's one reason why I left. You left? You mean you used to be part of Strike X? Wait, Strike X was Sho and Kaori's old team? As I'm typing out a question for Sho about what happened with him in Strike X, a text from Ayu comes in. Looks like we'll go against Onna Bugeisha instead. Onna Bugeisha does sound familiar, but I can't recall which team they are. I have a feeling it's that team. Yeah, the team with that girl who's in love, who has a crush on Akira. Who are they again? A team we must demolish! That's Kaori. Of course Kaori will write in all caps. Whoa, that's even more aggressive than usual. Shut up, Sho! Please don't be upset, Kaori. I'm fine. When the text come in, I rack my brain trying to recall how I know that name. Oh right! Never mind, they're that all-girls team, right? Yeah? They're supposed to be pretty good. Who cares? I will let them beat us. The text sees after that. Probably for the best. What do I feel like doing today? Alright, now though. Let's see. Kaori, Mayu, Yuuna. Yeah, definitely Yuuna. So I was browsing a list of clubs and classes earlier, and Ace offers a cooking club. I remember Nikki mocking me, saying I should join when she first started her club, but maybe that isn't such a bad idea. The look on her face would be priceless if I offered to cook, and it was edible. I'll go check it out, and Yuuna happens to be a good cook, I think. The cooking class is held in the culinary building, so it's the same classroom that we always go to. And why is this where the cooking class is held? This is a place full of computers. I don't see any culinary utensils, but no kitchen utensils, but okay. I enter a classroom filled with multiple cooking stations already set up with ingredients. It kind of reminds me of a chemistry lab, but with stoves and ovens. In the corner of the room, I spot Yuuna and claim the station beside her. Oh yeah. Oh hey Yuuna, yes, in another costume again. Oh, this time she's wearing an apron and her hair tied and all that. really looks cute on her. Yeah, the more I see Yuuna, the cuter she gets. She blinks in surprise.
Oh, hey! Are you part of the cooking club?
No, I just happened to come by. No, I'm just dropping in today.
Me too! What brings you here?
I would like to make a meal for Nikki.
That's really nice of you. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
I hope so. She's a whiz in the kitchen. What about you? What brings you here?
Since I quit the SBA, I've got a lot of extra time, so I've been trying out some of the other clubs Ace offers.
Oh, so you're not just trying out tennis, but also other things, like cooking. Anything catches your interest?
A couple, but I'm still weighing my options. Besides, it's fun trying new things.
Yeah, it is. The student instructor arrives and everyone breaks away from their conversations to stand at the stations.
Welcome, everyone!
You look energetic. You sound energetic. He goes into a short message explaining who he is and the rules and structure of the club.
Now that that's out of the way, today we will be learning how to make kasutera. If you haven't already done so, please put on your aprons.
Kasutera? I slip off my blazer and tie the apron around my waist.
First, we will preheat the oven to 160 degrees. And don't forget to line your pan with parchment paper.
Isn't that a little low? Oh right, it's in Celsius. Yeah, Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
For our dry ingredients, we will have 1 cup and 2.5 tablespoons of bread flour and 1 cup of sugar. The wet ingredients will have 6 eggs and 5 tablespoons of honey diluted with 2.5 tablespoons of water.
So it's some sort of like something you bake. Yeah, I think. At least there aren't that many ingredients. As instructed, I measure out the ingredients. Wait, I forgot to preheat the oven! What temperature should it be? What did he say? 160. Oh, I think it's 170, but well, there's a time limit, so I couldn't sit back to think. I preheat the oven to 160 degrees. The instructor continues to provide instructions, and I follow as best as I can. Oh, look at Yuuna. Being serious there. Yeah, I think it was 170, right? But oops. I tuned it to the temperature a bit too low. But it's okay. Let's see. Wow, look at Yuuna. Being serious in her work. Yeah, in her cooking. Yeah. While whisking the eggs, my gaze wanders over to Yuuna. She's carefully pouring flour into her measuring cup and leveling it off before dumping it in the bowl. Her tongue sticks out slightly as she concentrates. Hey! I try to hold back a chuckle when she glances at me. There's a smudge of flour on her cheek, and I can't hold back my smile. Oh man, this is so cute, Yuuna. She matches my grin before turning back to her ingredients. I refocus on my own station and add the sugar. The only thing left is to add the honey. How much water do I use to dilate the honey? Oh my god, now you're testing my memory, seriously. Oh my god. I think 1.5 tablespoons, right? I add 1.5 tablespoons of water.
Once you add the last of your flour, mix the ingredients until combined. Be careful not to overmix.
I'm pretty sure it's tablespoon, not teaspoon.
Pour the batter into your pan and let it bake for 35 minutes.
Okay, now I remember. I'll remember it now. 35 minutes. As instructed, I add the I add the last of my flour into the mixture and continue to mix it. What counts as over mixing anyway? How do I know if I've mixed just the right amount or too much? Using my wooden spoon, I poke around to see if there are any flour chunks still left. Nope. I guess that means my batter is ready to go in the oven. I set the timer for 35 minutes. Yeah, I remember. Now just to wait and see. Once my timer tings, I carefully remove the cake from the oven. So it's a cake. It baked unevenly, so some of the side is spilling over the pan. I think it might be a little darker on one side too. Does that mean it's burnt? I guess only one way to find out. I pry it out of the pan and put it on my plate. Some of the edges got stuck to the parchment paper when I removed it, so there are patches of yellow exposed under the darkish brown layer. Yuuna carefully sets her cake on the plate. It's a perfect loaf with a golden brown top and light yellow sides. She glances over at my cake and hides a smile of a cough. Oh. The instructor begins his taste test in my row at the back of the classroom. He reaches me before Yuuna. Oh no.
It didn't quite come out the way you expected, did it? But let's see how it tastes.
I hope it tastes good. He puts a fork full of cake in his mouth. He chews thoughtfully.
It's not quite right. There's something a little off about the taste and texture.
Yeah, I know, because I forgot. I forgot the instructions. I think the temperature was supposed to be 170, and then yeah, I think it's 1.5 tablespoons, right? Or is it teaspoons? I only remember the 35 minutes though, but oh well, at least I tried. I must have gotten some of the measurements wrong. Next time I'll pay more attention to the recipe. Yeah. Yuuna smiles.
That's not bad for a first try.
Oh, thank you, Yuuna. Thanks for giving me the encouragement. The instructor stops at Yuuna's station next.
This is a beautiful cake. I can't wait to see how it tastes.
Alright. Yuuna's face lights up in anticipation as the instructor takes a bite. He pauses, straining to keep his face calm, and gulps heavily.
How is it?
Her voice trembles with hope. The instructor's voice is hoarse as he chokes out his next words.
Practice makes perfect.
Wait, what does that mean?
What?
Let me try. I take a bite.
How is it?
Is it bad? It's like if sugar and plaster had a baby together and let it sit out in the sun until every drop of moisture was baked out of it. Sugar and plaster had a baby together? What? How do I put this nicely? It doesn't taste how it looks. I wish I could taste this. How do I put this nicely? Practice makes perfect.
Again? Can it really be so bad?
Maybe I should have chosen the second option. Yuuna grabs her fork and stuffs a piece in her mouth. She grimaces, then sighs deeply.
Practice does make perfect.
I'm sorry. The instructor moves on to another station while Yuuna pouts at her rejected cake. Well, aside from the result of your baking, what did you think of this class?
It was fun, but surprisingly challenging.
Cooking is actually pretty challenging, yes. What if I choose the second option? Maybe it would have been better, but oh well, I think it doesn't matter too much. She glances at her cake again and mutters under her breath.
Where did I go wrong?
You're going to stick with this as your new extracurricular activity?
I don't know. I want to keep checking out other clubs.
Okay. Makes sense?
It looks like other students are trying each other's cakes. You want to try some?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yuuna and I walk around the room and try some of the other cakes with varying results. Once we tasted all of them, we head out. Alright.